Okay, guys, this is right here. This is KD. It's right here. As we know, what was going on in Sudan. As a Sudanese, I would love to give my advice to my people, my citizen. It is time to stand up and time to become independent because relying on somebody or following some people is not in your interest. It is time to believe your God and say, you know what? I'm a Christian as any human being. So there is no room for somebody else to lead, or there's no room for me to follow somebody else. Because every human being in this planet always do thing for their interest. So what we're talking about here, guys, this is we've been following some countries for too long, and we don't need to follow nobody. That doesn't mean we don't have to cooperate, but when you cooperate with somebody, you cooperate with vigilant. You have to be vigilant, and always you gotta go for your interest, especially in a good way. If you're going with a good intention to achieve your interest, is a good thing, but you don't want to become a blindsided that everybody gonna feel and sense your weaknesses, and then they will try to use you and make you a third class. You are independent Sudanese. You don't have to claim yourself. You are a human being and you are independent, regardless where you come from. If you are people that came from back then 1400 years from outside, it doesn't mean you have to go back and try to enforce yourself to them, because you live in a different place and you should admit that place that, you know what, you can do the best for your future. If you are a Sudanese who is native African, then you don't have to become, you have to listen to somebody and always give that person a pass to feel like he's the one who owe you or he's the one who own you. You don't allow yourself to be owned by somebody. And that is what dragging Sudan for too long. That what they have dragged Sudan down for too long. So right now you had the opportunity. This is a huge opportunity to restructure and rethink. Always do the best for your own interest. Never mind where you come from. Just do the best. Something that just let you develop yourself and develop your family and build wealth for the next generation. Do not think about you want to go and promote somebody's agendas. Why are you promoting somebody's agendas? And that person is not going to promote your agenda. So how come you're going to promote somebody's agenda at the same time that person is not promoting your agendas, and they're doing the best for their interests, they are developing, they are thinking for the future, and you just wasting your time, uh, you know, thinking backward. Look at all the news. This is to my uh, Arab ancestors that are living in Sudan. Forget about Arab, because look at all the news. You go, you see all the news, they are not following their tradition. Give you a lot of example. The Arab countries, you see the news, all of them, they're women, they are not even wearing the traditional clothing because they evolve, they develop. But you just, as a Sudanese, you still thinking about the ancient ancient traditional that is not taking you nowhere, that is not developing you anywhere. It's not taking you anywhere. While the Arab themselves, they develop and they forgot. Look at all the news, like I said. They're women, they're ladies, they're girls, they are journalists, and they are not wearing hijab or they are not wearing nothing, but you still just thinking backward, backward, backward. That does not make sense completely. So it is time for yourself to develop yourself, develop your sons, your daughters, so they can thrive and they can build a good, prosperous country. That's the best way to move forward right now. And that is what I can say to you guys.